Hey guys, we're gonna do a healing yoga flow today. So grab a block, meet me on the mat, and let's come into extended child's pose, bringing the knees as wide as the mat, big toes touch. Sit back on your heels and melt the chest forward. Go ahead and rest your forehead on the block. If you don't have a block, a pillow will work as well. Arms out in front, relax the shoulders, relax the neck, close your eyes, and let's take a few deep breaths here, just letting go of the day so far, letting go of anything that's not serving us in this moment. Just feeling whatever it is you're feeling right in this moment. Let's take one last deep breath here. And slowly and gently begin to open your eyes and lift the forehead off of the block. Place it over to the side. And we're going to walk the hands over to the right side, placing the left hand on top of the right, keeping the elbows lifted, sinking into that left hip, taking some nice deep breaths here, feeling that deep side stretch. And let's walk it over to the left side now. We're going to place the right hand on top of the left, keeping the elbows lifted, really sinking into that right hip, feeling that side stretch, taking some nice deep breaths. We're going to walk the hands back to center and bring the knees together, feet flat, sit back on your heels. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Shoulder blades come together, chest opens, chin lifts. Take a deep breath here. We're going to bring the hands over to the right side or right hip. We're going to bring the left ear to left shoulder, feeling that nice deep neck stretch. You can feel free to do some gentle neck rolls here, or just keep the left ear towards the left shoulder. Make sure you're not lifting the shoulder towards the ear. Nice soft breaths here. And let's take the hands still clasped over to the other side. This time right ear to right shoulder. Feel free to do some soft, gentle neck rolls if that feels okay for your body. Soft breathing here. And let's go ahead and release the hands. We're going to swing the legs around and come into cobbler's pose or butterfly pose. Bottoms of the feet come together. Let the knees fall open. And we're gonna twist it over to the right, keeping the spine nice and long. Look over the shoulder. Take an inhale. And exhale. And let's take it over to the left now. Nice long spine. Look over that shoulder. Nice full breath here. Come back to center. You can grab your ankles or your feet, begin to bend your elbows, melting the chest forward, relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders. You can let your head hang heavy here. And just take some deep breaths. Let's begin to slowly roll it up. And we're going to rock the baby here. So bring the right foot into the crease of the left elbow, and then you're going to wrap the right arm around that leg, interlacing the fingers, and gently rocking that leg back and forth, opening up that hip. Soft breaths. We're going to place that right foot on the opposite side of the left leg, flat on the mat. We're gonna hug the left arm around the right leg and twist open, looking over that shoulder, nice long spine, and take a deep breath here. Let's unravel and let's rock the baby on the other side. So left foot on the right elbow crease, wrap that arm around, interlace your fingers, and just gently rock it back and forth. Soft breaths. From here, we're going to place that foot on the opposite side of the right leg, flat on the mat. We're going to hug the right arm around the left leg, twisting over to the left, look over that shoulder, and take a deep breath. And let's slowly come out of this. We're going to come into our tabletop now. Knees come directly under the hips, hands under the shoulders. We're going to reach the right arm to the sky, twisting open, and then thread the needle underneath that left arm, bringing right shoulder and right ear to the mat. We're going to bring the left arm to the sky and then bind it around our back. Maybe you can grab that thigh or just let it rest. Take some nice, gentle breaths here. And place that hand back on the mat, coming back to tabletop. This time, left arm twists open to the sky and thread under that right arm, bringing left shoulder and left ear to the mat. Right arm binds behind our back. Maybe you grab a hold of that thigh and take some soft, gentle breaths here. Let's bring that hand back to the mat and come back to our tabletop. We're going to bring the knees as wide as the mat, big toes stay touching, sit back. And we're going to come into child's pose. From here, we're going to round the spine forward. And we're going to inhale as we open up that chest, bringing heels to glutes. And then exhale, sink back into your extended child's pose. Round forward, inhale, open the chest, lift the heels. And then we're going to exhale, sit back. Let's round it forward one more time. Inhale, open it up, heels to glutes. And exhale, sit back. Coming back to tabletop, we're going to curl the toes. Sit back on those heels, stretching through the feet. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can keep the feet flat on the mat. Coming into child's pose, forehead on the mat. Deep breath. Let's walk the hands in. Bring the right arm out, hook the left arm around, and stretch it in towards your chest. Again, if your feet are uncomfortable, you can flatten them at any time. Let's take it to the other side. Left arm now, pull it in. And let's go ahead and flatten the feet if you haven't already. Interlace the hands. We're going to push them out in front, rounding through the upper back, chin to chest. We're going to inhale, lift the arms overhead, relax the shoulders. Exhale, push them out in front, chin to chest. Inhale, reach them up. Exhale, push it out. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, release. Back to tabletop, curl the toes, lift the tailbone, coming into down dog. Pedal the feet. Add your breath. We're going to inhale, bend the knees, belly to thighs. Exhale, melt the heels. Inhale, belly to thighs, bend the knees. Exhale, melt the heels. One more time. Inhale, bend. And exhale, melt. We're going to inhale the right leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that knee, heel to glute. We're going to inhale, knee to chest. and step that foot into a low lunge. Exhale. Lower down on that back leg. We're going to inhale, arms overhead. Sink forward. Exhale, place the right hand on the back of that left thigh. Left arm is over left ear. And go ahead and frame the front foot. Curl the back toes and lift that knee, coming into a high lunge. Inhale, arms overhead. Push back with the back heel. And exhale. Take one more deep breath. Hands to hips. We're going to turn over to the left side of the mat now. Both feet are facing the left side. Maybe you need to turn your feet in a little bit, turn them out, whatever's comfortable for your body. Interlace the hands, micro bend in the knees, and melt forward. Letting the torso hang heavy, letting those arms fall forward, keeping the hands interlaced. Take some soft, gentle breaths here. Release the hands, bring hands to hips. Nice long flat back to rise. And we're going to come into goddess pose. So tuck the pelvis under, bringing the legs into a 90-degree angle. Hands on the thighs. We're going to dip the left shoulder to the center. And rise up as we inhale. Take it to the other side. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dip. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, dip. Coming back to goddess pose. We're going to inhale, reach the arms overhead, straightening the legs. Exhale, bend, arms come down. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Straighten through the legs. We're going to let the right foot towards the front of the mat, and the left foot is going to face the left side. We're going to come into triangle, right hand to right shin, left hand to the sky. Hold here for a deep breath. And let's inhale into extended triangle. Right arm over right ear. We're going to exhale, warrior two. Place your right forearm on your right thigh. Left arm comes over left ear, coming into extend side angle. Deep breath. Let's slowly begin to turn and frame on that front foot, turn on the ball of the back foot, and bend that back leg and push off, coming up to the front of the mat, coming into forward fold, melt that belly, micro bend in the knees, and grab either opposite elbow and let's ragdoll, just sway side to side with some nice gentle breaths. You can also maybe shake your head yes, nice and gently, shake your head no. And we're going to slowly begin to rise one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. And as you rise, we're going to inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, dive it down. Micro bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shins, nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Step back to high plank. We're going to inhale, drop the knees into a modified chaturanga, lift the heels. Exhale, lower, elbows in at your side, drop the feet. We're going to inhale into upward facing dog. And exhale, curl your toes or use your knees to come back into down dog. Take a moment, stretch through the legs. Bend those knees, belly to thighs, melt the heels. Let's do that again. Inhale, bend. Exhale, melt. Inhale, bend. And exhale, melt. On our next inhale, left leg comes high to three-legged dog. We're going to exhale, bend that knee, heel to glute. We're going to inhale, knee to chest, and exhale, step that foot up, drop down on that back leg. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, low lunge. And we're going to exhale, left hand to right thigh. Right arm comes over right ear. Take a deep breath. And let's go ahead and frame the front foot. Curl the back toes, pop up on that back knee, and we're going to come into our high lunge. Inhale, arms overhead, push back with that back heel, and exhale. One more deep breath. Hands to hips. We're going to turn both feet over to the right side of the mat this time. You can use a turnout, however it's comfortable for your body. We're going to interlace the hands behind our back. Keep a micro bend in your knees. Melt that torso forward, letting the torso hang heavy. Let those hands fall over your head. Soft, gentle breaths here. And gently release the hands, hands to hips. Nice long spine, flat back to rise. Coming into goddess pose, tucking the pelvis, bending through those knees. Hands on your thighs. We're going to inhale. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale through center. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale through center. Exhale, right shoulder. And come back to center. We're going to straighten through those legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms come down. We bend into goddess. Inhale, reach it up, straighten the legs. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. We're going to go ahead and straighten through the legs. Left foot faces the front of the mat. Right foot faces the right. We're going to come into triangle pose. Left hand to left shin. Right hand to the sky. Deep breath here. We're then going to inhale into extended triangle. And let's exhale into warrior two. Bringing the left forearm to the left thigh, right arm over right ear. Hold for a few deep breaths here. And let's go ahead and frame that front foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot. We're going to push off and step up to the front of the mat, coming into forward fold. Melt the belly. Grab opposite elbows, sway side to side in ragdoll. Nice, soft, gentle breaths. And there's a cameo of my daughter going outside. Go ahead and shake your head yes and no, nice and gently. And let's slowly roll it up. We're going to inhale, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. We're going to come into mountain pose or Tadasana, rooting through those feet, active through the legs. Tuck the pelvis, open the ribs, relax the shoulders, hands to heart. Let's cross the right leg over the left, flexing that foot, coming into a chair pose variation. Keeping your focal point a few feet in front, let's sit back. Take a deep breath here. And gently release. Coming back to Tadasana, tucking the pelvis, open the ribs, relax the shoulders, hands to heart. Crossing the left leg over the right, foot is flexed. Sit back in your chair pose variation, keeping your focus. Big inhale here. And exhale. Let's slowly come out of it. And inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, dive it down. We're going to inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. We're going to heel toe the feet as wide as the mat, toes right on the edge, slightly turned out. We're going to slowly bend the knees, coming into Malasana or yogic squat, using the elbows to push out on the thighs and using the thighs to push in on the elbows. Tailbone is facing the mat. Take a deep breath here. And we're going to bring both hands out. We're going to open up that right arm to the sky, twisting the torso, and take it to the other side. Let's bring both hands behind and come into a seat. We're going to do just a little bit of gentle core work here, nothing too crazy. Feet come up towards the glutes. We're going to do a couple soft bridge poses here. So hands down by your side. We're going to inhale, lift the pelvis, ignite the glutes. Keeping the knees in line with the hips. Exhale, release. Let's inhale, lift the hips. Nice long neck. Exhale, lower. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. We're going to cross the right leg over the left and bring the left shin parallel with the sky, both feet flexed. Interlace the hands, bring them behind your head, keeping the neck and chin at a distance from one another, keeping a nice long neck. We're going to do some just gentle crunches here, really lifting with the core. Add your breath in. Keep going. And we're going to take it to the other side now. So we're going to cross the left leg over the right. Right shin is parallel with the sky, feet flexed, and interlace the hands behind your head. Keep a long neck. Add your breath in. Really use that core to lift you. Instead of pulling your neck, let the core lift you. Your hand should just very gently be on the back of your head. And release. We're going to bring both feet up now. Cross the right over the left and interlace the hands behind your head. Still keeping the crunches going. Keep lifting from the core and keep that breath going. And switch now, left ankle over the right. Almost there. Release. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little rock back and forth. From here, we're going to come into plow pose. So bring feet up on the wall, hands down by your side, and we're going to use those hands and give ourselves a little push off. Keeping a nice long spine, nice long neck. If you're having trouble reaching your feet to the ground in plow pose, you can use the seat of a chair or the seat of your couch to rest your feet on, just to work on getting a nice long spine, nice long neck. You really want to be up on your shoulders and use your hands on your lower back for support. Nice soft breaths here. We're gonna come out of it. So place your hands on the mat. We're gonna use them as brakes, and we're gonna come down one vertebrae at a time, nice and gentle, nice and slow. And once your tailbone hits the mat, we're gonna hug the knees into the chest and bring nose to knees, just to counterbalance the spine. Let's go ahead and bring feet down. We're gonna windshield wiper them over to the right. Bring arms out to the side. We're gonna cross the bottom leg over the top. Keep both shoulder blades on the mat. Take a deep breath here. And unravel. Let's windshield wiper them over to the left now. Cross the bottom leg over the top. Both shoulder blades on the mat. This should feel really good on your hips. Take a nice deep breath here. And unravel. We're going to come into a reclined cobbler's pose, bringing the bottoms of the feet together. I'm actually grabbing my block here to use as a pillow. So if you have a block or a pillow, go ahead and grab it, place it under your head. Get nice and cozy. You can put your hands on your hips or one on your heart, one on your belly, and just let your breath do its thing. Nice, natural, soft breath. Melt your body into the mat. Let your body be heavy and just close your eyes. Coming into a corpse pose variation. Just take this time for you to feel whatever it is you're feeling in this moment, to let go of anything that is not serving you, to let go of any negative self-talk or negative feelings you have about yourself. And just relax, let go, surrender. Be in this moment. Just breathe. Let's take one last deep breath and slowly come out of our corpse pose. Remove the block from your head. Gently come to one side, and we're gonna slowly come into our final pose. Seated up on your block or not, you can come into any seat you want. As we finish each practice, we're gonna inhale, arms overhead, just thinking of some positive words, positive affirmations. And as we exhale, I want you to let go of anything negative in your life at this moment. Try to just release it with each exhale. Let's inhale, arms overhead. Hold the breath. And exhale, release anything that's not serving you with that exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, absorb positive affirmations. Hold that breath. And exhale, let everything go. Release the negative with that exhale. Let's bring hands to heart. Gently open your eyes. Thank you guys so much for meeting me on the mat today. It's a true pleasure. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste, y'all. I hope you got something positive out of this practice today and you enjoyed it. Bye, guys.